season, hear me. There is no relationship with anybody in the choosing season outside the light of that season. 2,000 years ago, the light of the law couldn't illuminate the season of the Jews. The light of the law. The light of the law lacked ability to illuminate the season of the Jews. And so the Bible says in chapter 9 verse 1 that those who were Pharisees, they were teachers. In John chapter 7:15, they were teachers at that time. I said they were what? They were teachers at that time, but their light, they were teaching. It was not about teaching. They had knowledge. It was all about the knowledge they have. No, it wasn't that knowledge. There are different kind of knowledge that is no longer relevant at a particular season. I said there is not what? That is not relevant at what? At a particular season. The Jews have that kind of light. They were teachers. They had PhD in law. They were Pharisees. They were Sahindrims. But the season started making demand on new light. And then Jesus came at that light. Please pay attention. I'm not doing religious thing. Please, do you know what it means for God to look at a man that has PhD and said you are walking in darkness? Just like you go to University of Lagos and you see a professor of law and you say to him, you're walking in darkness. You go to University of Nigeria and Soka, you see an old man who has taught medicine for 30 years. You look at that man and say, you're walking in darkness, so you will die. The man will look at you and laughing. I'll be laughing. That's our main reason. But Jesus looked at those PhD holders of the Pharisees and said, your affliction will never end. Your affliction will not end because you are walking in darkness. How many of us that are looking at me know that death is not too much? If death is not too much, why are men dying? It's because devil close their eyes not to see how small death is and what they are contributing to death. Even a pastor is in the altar arranging death for people because he is not blessed by God. A pastor that is telling people, preaching a sermon that should kill people, is not blessed by God, and his season is over. You're looking at saints. You're looking at saints who came to you on Sunday morning, and you are telling saints that came to you on Sunday morning, you cannot open door for saints. Are you not a door? Are you not a door of prosperity? Why will people meet you and be suffering? In John chapter 4 verse 16, Jesus came as a door. If you're a door, people will not meet you and be suffering. People will not meet you and be dying. Because you're a door out. You're a door out of pain. So some people should leave people only by making contact with you. So when Jesus came, Father, thank you, because he didn't ask me to shout. I don't know why I'm trying to relapse into shouting. It's not for today. Now, I calm down now. Somebody say, yeah. Now, when Jesus came, the relevant light of that season was with him, because it was contradicting the temporary belief of that time. It contradicted the contemporary belief, which the belief that was sustaining evil. In Galatians chapter, because of, let's get into 1 and 2. Please don't call this religion, because I'm going to land now. I am going to land now to you. If nothing exceptional happened before another 1 month with me in Locust Army, then I'm a liar. If a huge miracle didn't happen for me, if I finish preaching here before 6 in the evening, then the message I'm sharing doesn't have energy. Some of us, listen, words are electrons, words are photons, words are living. The earth lives by word, by the brightness of W-O-R-D. So don't even play with it. The earth will always depend on it. Why will a problem that light can damage dwell with you? Take the light inside, and the darkness of that problem will go. We are not in the time of religion. We are in the time of power. Satan like religion. He will tell you that you're a born Catholic. Which Catholic? You're an Anglican. Which Anglican? Which Anglican are you talking about? Do you know what it means for you to go and sit down under a man that knows nothing except religion? He'll come and present to you something that people have been into since how many years, and nothing is happening. A form of godliness that is powerless. I said a form of. Excuse me. Do you know what? Can I tell you something? Do you know what it means for you to sit down under a man that didn't meet any God? Do you know what it means for you to go and sit down under a pastor that is sure of nothing apart from religion? I will not preach any gospel that is separated from power. I said that is separated. No, not power for people, power for me. I didn't tell you the first person God will bless when I'm done is me. Isaiah chapter 9, 1 and 2. PhD holders were afflicted. Archbishops were afflicted. General overseers were afflicted. Because they are carrying the light of Jesus up and down instead of the light of his coming. We are not, this season, will not be set free by the light of the Lamb. The time of God's Son is over. The time remaining for us is the time of God, when God must come to the earth with his own light. We are no longer, it's not a time for Jesus, the Son of God, follow him up and down. No. The Son of God has to change into Lion of Judah. And then we should buy into his thought. Listen. Calm down in your spirit. I want to help you very well. I'm targeting something with God to damage something in your root. To damage something in Lagos. How many of us know that Lagos doesn't exist yet? The real Lagos is the Lagos part 2. And the Lagos part 2 is in the sea. The real Lagos is still inside sea. You understand? That is why in another 10 years, island, this Lagos island, mainland, will be like a mockery. In another 5 years, mainland will be like a mockery. So if you're living in mainland, if you don't have money around here that's already developed, go somewhere far around the way and start looking for money and start buying land in that village. Because Lagos is a destiny land for all Africans and the world. Hear me. Anytime you wake up in the morning, Lagos will move forward. Every second, Lagos is moving forward. And the Lagos in the sea is not a Yoruba Lagos. I said the real Yoruba, the real Lagos in the sea. No, it's not a Yoruba Lagos. Let us see whether I'm lying now. With time. 5 years. Money will go to those who have access to the light that can keep money. And then they will buy off part of the sea. I've already told my angels to stop flow of currency into wrong hands. That is why all locals, listen, and we get all. That is why on Sunday now I gave seed for all locals billionaires. I'll still give them for them on Sunday. I've never done it in my life. I've made up my mind to transfer wealth practically to local soldiers. I am into covenant with God to do it. And and I'm finding my voice. That is the Cyrus company. Because the angel is telling me I'm going to be talking about opening the sea valve. The guardian angel of the sea is telling me to depend on torchlight to transfer money very well to right directions. And 2025 is not a time that is messy. All stingy people of Locust Army will go down. An angel put my money in your account, you took it, you will go down. Or he gave you money that what you come to me is 50 million. You transfer to me wretched 1 million, you will go down. Out of the 50. What will come to me is 250 million. And you took that money and then gave me wretched 2 million naira with your big head. I will not forgive you. In 2025, everybody will know you're a thief. Somebody say, yeah. You see, because the hour of saying, God bless you for giving me something that my angel gave you. You gave me wretched small amount of money, and I will put God bless you on top of nonsense. As if that money didn't come to you from transaction. Somebody say, yeah. If you look at chapter 9, 1 and 2 of he said, the dinners shall not be as for affestation, when at last Elijah afflicted the land of Zebulun and Naphtali. Afterward, did more grievously afflicted her by the way of the sea beyond
Jordan and Galilee of the nations.
This affliction is not on illiterates. That's what I'm bringing out. I say it's not what? It's not on illiterates. It's on PhD holders, professors of law. Those who have written so many books. I said those who have written so many books. Those that run Bible schools. Those that give others PhD. The Bible said they are afflicted because they don't have the light of the season. Now the Bible said verse 2. Now if you go to a church, can you look up? Or go to burial ground. And the pastor said, dust to dust, dust you are, dust you will be. That pastor is under curse. Because, do you know why? The people that walk in darkness have seen a great light, and they that dwell in the land of shadow of death, upon them that light shall shine. If that light have shine, he will not call death destiny. That light didn't shine on him. In chapter 3 of the book of Genesis, it was when Adam was cursed that he was called dust. So if you say you are redeemed, how can a redeemed man be dust again? God said to Adam, he said, because you did this, he said, curse are you? He said, dust you will be. And then you now say, Jesus have redeemed you. And how can Jesus redeem you? And another man say you are dust again. Do you know how painful it is for someone to look at you and say you're dust? It's unforgivable. And the ministry of all those men who do it is over. Now, in this season, in this particular season where we are now, this season where we are now, the light of the sun is like that time. People are already afflicted because there's another light. The last light. The rock of other rocks. When you hear the last light, you're talking about lion's light. That is, mysteries shall finish. Chapter 10:7 of Revelation. You cannot be part of a season if you don't have the light of that season. If you say praise God, I will give you a gift. If there is something that you need, get the light first. Don't look for that thing. Let me say again. I said if there is something that you need. Alright. Connecting to a particular rich destiny through his light is a heading. when I share it to you to make more meaning. I say connecting to a particular destiny. Now, a lot of people want destiny, but they don't know that the destiny they are looking for is tied to a particular light. You want immortality. You want immortality. Immortality is encapsulated in certain brightness. You cannot lack that brightness and still want immortality. First Timothy chapter 6 verse 15 and 16. If you want immortality, look for his light. Which in his time he shall show who is the blessed and only potentate, King, the King of Kings and
Lord of Lords.
Number 16.
Who only had immortality, dwelling in the
The
light.
Bible said the immortality that made him King of Kings is the immortality of light, of a certain unapproachable light. When I look at Matthew chapter 2, Matthew chapter 2, it will make meaning to you more. Please, can you look up? Don't allow the devil to lie to you. The guy is wicked. This guy, Satan, has submerged Africa to pain. The Bible says in 18 verse 1 of Isaiah, he said, woe unto you, you nation that is shadowing with wings beyond the river of Ethiopia. I'm angry with Satan for overshadowing Africans with wings. He said, why are you? He said, they have wings. He said, woe unto the land shadowing with wings beyond the river of. He said, a people that is spewed. Is that woman broke if she's not dark? Are they living in shanty houses if it's not dark? Is that man subjected to sickness if there is no darkness sustaining the sickness? Can the sickness go if the darkness is not dispelled? That is why healing